What's up everybody, it is I, Hero Vange, and welcome to Go Battle League Ultra League. Guys, you don't even know. You don't even know. I am so excited to share with you this team. It is so good. This team is so good. It's great. It's not that meta. It's a little bit anti-meta as well, but oh my god, it's so great. Triple tank team. 3 thick walls, one after the other, stopping your opponent's hopes and dreams of ever getting a 5-0. This is an amazing team, alright? Even if you're down a shield, you're gonna get that shield back later on, or you're gonna save a shield on one of your Pokemon. It's so great. It's so great. Now, I was playing this matchup here really idiotic, completely stupid. I was going for Ancient Power when I should have been going Dragon Claw. If you go straight Dragon Claw, you actually win. But if you go straight Ancient Power, you lose. But I could not resist. I could not resist the temptation of the boost, guys. But this video is not about getting the boost. Alright, I already have a video about the boost. Okay, this is not about that. This is about the thickness. Now, this team is so good that even if you're down a shield, you will maybe still pick up the win. Okay, because of just how thick, how absolutely chunk-tastic these Pokemon are. It is a mountain after a mountain after a mountain, and your opponent's gonna have to go up and down and up and down and up, and you're gonna out-chunk your opponents. Also, this team is not about weighting down the time, the clock thing, right? It's not about that, but I did do that in 2 of the matches while playing this team. One of them is actually in this video, alright? But yeah, it's not about that. It's not about that because you will out-chunk them. Plus, you hit hard. You really hit hard. Like Lapras hits really hard, okay? Cresselia, it's an overtime type situation, but it hits hard. That confusion will wear down your opponents, okay? Giratina also doesn't really hit that hard, but an overtime type situation, you're gonna get a lot of DPS over that, long period of time. And this team is such a beginner-friendly team because of the thickness. It feels so safe to use, guys. I was doing idiotic things in this video, like, at the start there with Melmetal versus Giratina, right? I was supposed to go Dragon Claw, I was going Ancient Power like a moron. Real talk, while I was editing this video, I felt my fellow Pokemon Go PvP YouTubers just being like... But even though I didn't play to the 100% level of my capacity, right? I'm mid-tier at best. I'm mid-tier at best, but I didn't really play to the cleanest that I could. I'm still going to pick up the win. It's just because it's this team, man. This team is so thick. But yeah, I really feel like this is a very beginner-friendly team because it gives you that time to think, right? And because of the thickness, you can make some mistakes here and there, and you can, I guess, study up on it later. But the way that I win this matchup is kinda stinky. I actually didn't notice, and my opponent also didn't notice that it times up, but yes, I won. Alright, so let's get into some gameplay here. So Giratina versus Swampert, I feel is a pretty good lead. Swampert can beat Giratina, but it has to land 2 Earthquakes after getting a shield bait with the Hydro Cannon. Yeah, but most people will swap out, right? Swaps out to Snorlax. That's a pretty hard counter to my Giratina. I swapped to my Lapras, which also loses to Snorlax straight Body Slam, straight Surf. But my goal right now is not to maintain the switch advantage because Cresselia in the back can kill Swampert as well, right? So Giratina, Swampert can both kill Swampert if I can speak English properly, right? My goal right now is to burn shields. I want a naked opponent. I want there to be no shield so that Cresselia specifically to blow up the opponent's Pokemon, because Cresselia, when shields are down, man, it rips. It does a lot of damage. Confusion plus Moonblast does so much damage, right? So I'm just trying to get the shield. I'm not blocking at all because I don't need the switch advantage, right? He blocks once and he opts to farm down, right? My opponent here opts to farm down. I get to the Surf, unfortunately for my opponent, right? And he has to block. He has to block because the farm down was what he was betting on, right? And out comes my Cresselia. Body Slam's not gonna do a lot of damage. Earthquake might do a chunk, sure. Superpower, resisted. Okay, goes for the Body Slam. Goes for another Body Slam. Cool Beans. I'm just, charging up my Cresselia. The next Pokemon is gonna eat some heavy charge attacks, alright? Out pops Swampert. I'm like, something here doesn't feel right. Why would you swap in your Swampert on my Cresselia when your Snorlax was about to go down? Why would you deliberately like swap in your Swampert? Something in the back is hiding from Cresselia. So I swap in my Giratina. I took the charge attack from the Swampert, right? Cresselia is super thick. Okay, this team is so safe, guys. It's so safe. You have time to think, time to, process what's happening. Okay, so yeah, right here I decide to block because I have 2 shields. I have 2 shields and 2 thick walls. Bruh, this thing, I go for the boost, right? Of course I go for the boost. But again, this video is not about getting the boost. There will be no boost in this entire episode, right? But yes, out pops shiny Giratina altered form, and I'm like yes, and it has so much energy on my Giratina because I farmed up extra on Swampert, farmed up a little bit on Snorlax before I threw the ancient power. Bruh, right here, this is actually disrespectful, but I felt that I should have I should have blocked right there. I should have blocked right there because I would have gotten to the Aurora Beam for the kill. Sorry to my opponent, but yes, GG's. This team though, right? Third match in this set, and it is a horrible matchup, guys. It is Snorlax. Snorlax actually beats all 3 of these Pokemon, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, guys, because of the thickness, once again, the chunkness of these tanky Pokemon, right? I'm going Aurora Beam. I don't know what's in the back. Am I sweating? Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit, okay? But I'm not blocking. You can do whatever you like. Go ahead, throw. And actually, my opponent, a little bit smart here, goes for the Earthquake. Nice. That's actually like more DPS. But right here, should have opted to block because I threw the Moonblast, and yeah, he opted not to block. Boom, gets blown up. Next Pokemon is not gonna get to farm up much from my Cresselia. It's like a sliver of HP, right? Out comes Articuno. Ooh, Lapras, double resist ice. Okay, so I'm gonna pop out with the Lapras. Okay, and yeah, usually when I battle Pokemon like Articuno, like Giratina, which have moves that can give it the boost, right? The Ancient Power specifically, I don't block the first thing. Goes for the Icy Wind. Did you see how much damage that was? That looked like a fast attack, guys. Double resist ice. Okay, so and I'm just going Surf. I think that my opponent here doesn't have the second move, alright? Because he throws once again and it's gonna be another Icy Wind. Probably doesn't have the Ancient Power, right? Swaps out to Giratina. I'm like, it's a waste of energy to throw this. But now, the most important Pokemon that I have is Lapras, right? Lapras. So right here, I'm not gonna block. Okay, I am gonna bet everything on Lapras thickness plus the fact that his Articuno probably doesn't have any rock type moves. Hence, it's completely walled by my Lapras. Right. So I'm not... Okay, take it. Go ahead. Dragon. Oh, super effective damage. That's nice. That's cute. Okay, throw the Dragon Claw. I already have 1 shield advantage. All right, go for another Dragon Claw. This is either gonna do a nice chunk or, take the second shield. Opted not to block. And finally, Giratina goes down, but it did its job, right? It took a shield from the Giratina. I went for the Ice Beam here like an idiot. I should have just gone for the Surf, right? He obviously would have blocked or he would have just gone down. That's pretty low. If it doesn't kill, I'll probably be able to fast attack down, right? Finally got to block, alright? This team is crazy, dude! Insane! Gets to throw another Icy Wind. I was right. No Ancient Power, which is amazing! Double resist that ice! Oh. This team is so great, okay? Farm it down. The Ice Beam was not enough to kill. It was neutral damage. Ice, flying is weak to ice. Ice resist ice. Yeah, neutral. I go for the Surf. Is it gonna be enough to kill? No, he's too thick. Whatever. GG! Fourth match. And we start off again with a horrible lead matchup, Snorlax. And it lags just a little bit. Just, like the Scottish say, just a wee bit of lag, right? Swap in the Cresselia. Lick's doing, a solid amount of damage, but Cresselia is so thick. Swaps in Giratina, right? This person probably had no chance, like no choice but to swap in the Giratina because he wants that Snorlax on my Giratina because it hard counters my Giratina, right? The thing in the back probably loses to Cresselia. We will see. I popped it with a Moonblast. I took a shield. I guess I could have played this a lot more clean. I could have gone for the shield bait with the Aurora Beam. Feels like this person would be panicked at this point because Cresselia, it's common knowledge that Cresselia does kill Giratina, right? Right here, almost exactly like the Sims. Goes for the Dragon Claw. I have like a sliver of HP. Once again, the thick tank. And I go for Moonblast. Actually, this person should have blocked twice. I feel like that would have been the move, right? Block twice to maintain the switch advantage because Snorlax is such a hard counter to Giratina, right? But now I have my Lapras on the Snorlax, and you're gonna see that his third Pokemon actually kills my Lapras, but I guess there was no way of him knowing what I had in the back, right? So again, with the way that GBL is, nobody really knows what's up, right? So yeah, anyways, I go for the Ice Beam, hits the Snorlax. My only goal right now is to whittle this thing down so that my Giratina can safely kill it. I do lose to this thing, for sure, but it's such a tight match that a little bit of damage on Snorlax will probably swing the match my way, right? Because I do get to the Surf right here that kills the Snorlax. He's gonna opt not to block. I really feel like he should have blocked, right? I feel like he should have blocked his Giratina because his last Pokemon is Venusaur. Venusaur, if he got that line to my Lapras, he probably would have killed my Lapras, and then his Snorlax would have destroyed my Giratina, right? But again, with the way the GBL is, nobody really knows. Okay, and that is, I guess, one of the strengths of this team. Because it's so tanky, you can kind of hold your own against most things, right? You have nice balance as well with the team to anti-fighters, to anti-Giratina, plus you have Giratina, 2 Pokemon that can handle Togekiss, all 3 can beat Swampert. It's a very, very good team. And I really, really, really recommend this team, okay? If you have the dust, give it a try. Last match, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling breezy. Bad lead matchup. It's a matchup that we've seen so many times. Swap in the Cresselia, and my opponent is gonna opt to throw. Note that the charge attack is Body Slam, right? Just remember that, okay? And then swaps into, again, Giratina. It's almost exactly like the last match, except that the last person swapped immediately to Giratina. I go for the Moonblast, takes it to the face, and I'm like, oh, very nice. Very nice. So I'm not blocking, I'm gonna go straight for I'm gonna go straight for the Aurora Beam. And yeah, I'm Cresselia, super tanky, great, cool. Aurora Beam, is he gonna opt to block? If he opts to block, I'm gonna have to block the next charge attack. What is it gonna be? No, does not opt to block. That's fantastic. I got the switch advantage. This is great. Okay, out pops Lapras, obviously because Giratina is hard countered by this Snorlax. And this is interesting. Right here, goes for the superpower. Wow, dude, wow. And then swaps out to what is this thing called? Conkeldurr, right? Conkeldurr, the construction worker guy, right? Because construction workers are buff, man. And then I just swap to my Giratina, and this is a GG right here because this, I double resist everything. I double resist everything from this fighting type. I'm a ghost type. Punches just, go through, and this team is amazing. It's so great, man. All the people getting into PvP, alright, beginner type people who are probably raid type people, right? You probably have a ton of Stardust, okay? Solid investment right here. Solid investment. 3 solid Pokemon for Ultra League. Lapras, Cresselia, and Giratina. Altered form movesets in the pinned comment down below. That's all you need. Plus, guys, the PvP IVs for these Pokemon, not the best. Really, really not the best, honestly. I think I'm in like the rank hundreds. Maybe not. My Lapras has, I think, pretty good IVs. I think that's in the top 40, I think, right? But Giratina is in like rank 700 or 800 plus, and I think my Cresselia is like rank 300 plus, I think. I don't know, not the best PvP IVs, but they are working, and this is just, it's a solid team comp. If a moron with a YouTube channel can pull off a 5-0 with his team, you will probably do so much better. Trust me, I was watching anime when I was, playing these matches, okay? So 5-0, solid. Solid team comp plus a couple of other matches were pretty good, but this was my best run for today. Triple tank, thickness, chunkness, walls, mountains, call them whatever you want. This is a really good team, and I recommend it to you, especially the beginners, right? A very safe team comp, okay? So yes, got the 5-0. I got a Scrafty, I think. Waiting a little bit of lag there, but generally the game hasn't been too laggy. I got a Scrafty, that's nice. My rank has been just going up and up and up, which is great. I don't think I'm gonna get to rank 9 because Master League's coming, right? And I don't have any Stardust. Also, it's impossible for me to get to rank 10, okay? But you know, it is what it is, whatever, right? Whatever. I'm having a lot of fun playing these games, and I hope you're having fun watching them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Remember to leave a like, comment down below which is your favorite tank for whatever league, Great League, Ultra League, Master League, which is your favorite thick Pokemon. Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't yet, ding that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys!